Start with your name.
Officer Larry Wright.
Okay.
I'm with Lake in the Hills Police Department.
What driving offense do you see the most?
What driving offense do I see the most? Speeding. Speeding is the most common thing that we see.
What is the most common mistake most young drivers get pulled over for?
Probably speeding.
What methods do you use to detect drivers under the influence of alcohol?
Oh, that's a loaded question. What techniques do I use and what methods? Well, first of all, it's obvious my observations, what I see them doing when they're driving down the road, how they're handling their vehicle. It could be speed, it could be lane usage, it could be driving without headlights at night. Those are obvious signs. So that's the primary tool that we have when identifying impaired driving, is what we see them do out on the road. We have other methods too. Obviously, after we have stopped the car, there's field sobriety tests and breathalyzer to substantiate our beliefs.
Can a person be pulled over for driving slowly?
Yes, they can. Sure.
How slow does it have to be?
Anytime you impede traffic, there's, any common belief is, 10 miles an hour under the limit. You could be doing less. It all depends on in addition to not only your speed, because again, going back to impaired driving, if you are driving less than the speed limit, that could be an indicator that you're impaired also. So it's kind of up to the officer to decide. Now, if someone's driving 10 miles an hour under the speed limit, and I see just the top of their head and a lot of gray hair, I'm going to suspect, well, maybe it's just an elderly driver, and they tend to drive slow. So I have to look at the totality of why they're driving slow.
How do you know if a person is texting while driving?
Because usually they're like this, and they're all over the road.
And what's the fee or fine for that?
For driving, with texting and driving, $150 is the fine.
The last question: if you leave us with one message today, what would it be?
Be smart. Be smart about what you're doing. Don't be distracted by what's going on inside your car. Pay attention, and if you can, limit the amount and you should in the graduated driving program, but limit the people who you have in your car. And just remember that you're driving a weapon. It's not a bumper car. It's not an electric car you're driving on a sidewalk. It's a 5,000-pound vehicle that is capable of taking a life. If not yours, someone else's. So be careful, be cautious, be alert.